Rosie, that's not just any llama. That's the limited edition Platinum Sparkle Princess Rainbow Llama. It's worth at least $200. Give it to me. I demand it.
No way, Classic Caillou. Mommy and Daddy said it's mine. It's because I was good and didn't summon any demons from your stupid grimoire. You can't have it. You're grounded forever anyway.
Grounded forever is a mere technicality. I am a connoisseur of rare items. I need that llama for my collection of things I didn't earn but deserve.
Sorry, little brother. Rosie's right. You lost your chance at nice things when you destroyed the school talent show and then tried to steal all of Halloween candy. Your criminal record is longer than my hair. And Rosie's hair. You're out of luck.
Longer than my hair? He dares to mock me with his luxurious, flowing locks? And Rosie with her bouncy, vibrant braids? They taunt me with the very thing I lack. This cannot stand. This llama will not be mine, but neither will her precious, perfect hair. This calls for a revenge so personal, so visible, so utterly irreversible, that it will make the Halloween chaos look like a tea party. Boris's electric toothbrush? Too boring. Doris's facial steamer? Too gentle. Aha! The ultimate tool of silent, irreversible devastation. Do not touch, they say? How utterly naive. This isn't just a shaver, it's an instrument of profound, personal transformation. The very device that maintains Boris's pristine baldness will now bring Rosie into the family tradition. But with significantly less consent. Yes. This will do nicely. Rosie's vibrant hair. Such a tragedy that it won't see the light of day tomorrow. She sleeps, oblivious to the coming transformation. So innocent. So hairy. This is not just revenge, this is an artistic statement. A statement of symmetry. A statement of the bald truth. Perfection. A true masterpiece of revenge. Happy dreams, Rosie. May your bald head shine brighter than any rainbow llama.
Good morning, Sparkle Princess. Time for a new day. My hair. My beautiful hair. It's gone. I'm bald. I look like Classic Caillou. I look like Caillou. I'm ruined. I'll never be a princess. No one will ever love me. Mommy. Mommy. Look. He did it. He cut all my hair off. I'm bald.
Rosie. No. No, 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 and no. My little girl. My beautiful, precious little girl. Your hair, this is a tragedy. This is an atrocity. Her beautiful braids. Her crowning glory. It's irreversible. She'll need therapy. Hair transplants. Oh, the trauma.
Who did this? WHO.
I think I know who, Father. Only one monster is capable of such profound evil.
You are grounded. You are grounded for life. You are grounded for the financial ruin of my clippers. You are grounded for the emotional trauma. You are grounded for destroying the very essence of your sister's self-esteem.
Her hair was so beautiful. It will take years to grow back. Years of therapy. Years of ridicule. You have committed sibling desecration. You have broken her spirit.
Your punishment is fitting for this crime. 1. You are grounded for 5 consecutive years. 2. Since you ruined Rosie's hair, you will be forced to grow out your own hair, then shave it off every single day with a dull razor for the entire 5 years, so you understand her suffering. 3. You will buy Rosie a brand new, expensive wig with money you earned from endless chores. 4. And until her hair grows back, You will wear a sign that says, "I am the bald monster who ruined my sister's hair." Now, look at her, Classic Caillou. Look at your work.
They call this defeat. They call this ruin. But I call it symmetry. Rosie is now truly part of the Caillou family, bald and traumatized. My art is misunderstood. She denied me a llama, I taught her a lesson in true loss. My art is controversial, but it is art nonetheless. And when I finally escape this confinement, perhaps I will start a barber shop. Or a wig store. And they will pay. Oh, they will pay.
You will stand still. I am doing this for your reputation. After the expulsion and the 5-year grounding, the school reluctantly agreed to let you finish this semester only if you wear a neat, conventional, unthreatening outfit. It's a clean slate.
I am not a clean slate. I am a canvas of chaos. This outfit is a beige prison of oppression. It stifles my essence. It crushes my soul. I will not be a boring, little miniature Boris.
You will wear it, or you will be grounded until your next birthday. I have no patience left. Your father and I have taken out a 3rd mortgage just to pay the school's insurance deductible. You will conform. Now, I have to go to my therapy appointment. And if I get one call from the principal, you are walking to school for the next decade.
Conformity? They demand I present an image of normalcy, while my entire being screams anarchy? Fine. I will conform to the letter of the law, but violate the spirit of the law so violently that the entire school system will be rendered obsolete. This isn't just underwear. This is a socio-political weapon. I will wear the approved shirt. But underneath, the revolution will be televised.
He did it. He's wearing lingerie. But why is it pink? That's a triple threat violation.
This is going straight to TikTok. The hashtags are going to be insane. Hashtag Caillou Lingerie Challenge. Hashtag Bald and Lace.
Don't look at him. Don't acknowledge him. My mother is going to have a stroke. This is worse than when he shaved Rosie. At least that wasn't public. My application to community college is hanging by a thread.
Observe the effect. Silence followed by social media meltdown. This is the raw power of a fashion statement. I am the most talked about student on campus, and I haven't even committed a crime yet. I have simply exposed the hypocrisy of their archaic dress code.
Caillou. No. No, not again. I just had my blood pressure checked. You are supposed to be compliant.
I am compliant, Ms. Martin. These are trousers. This bra provides the necessary structural support for my burgeoning genius. I am making a statement about the restrictive nature of gender-binary clothing conventions.
That is your mother's bra. It's bright pink lace. It is the opposite of unthreatening. This is deliberate, aggressive, cross-dressing rebellion. This is not genius. This is a class of public decency and intent to disrupt major school function violation. I'm calling the principal right now. Get out of my sight.
Thank you, Ms. Martin. Your dramatic collapse only serves as the necessary theatrical background for my performance piece. Enjoy your geometry.
Classic Caillou. I have seen a lot of things. I have seen students light the cafeteria on fire. I have seen students bring pet badgers to show and tell. But this is calculated, cold-blooded fashion terrorism.
Ma'am, we need to address the root cause. Perhaps this is a cry for acceptance?
It's a cry for anarchy, counselor. And excellent breast support.
I don't care about the support. You are wearing lingerie. And you used an ironic lecture to defend it. You are walking Pink lace public relations nightmare. I am suspending you. Suspended for the remainder of the semester. Your father is already on his way, and he is coming with a police officer this time.
A bra. A lace bra, Caillou. The principal used the word sexual misconduct and deliberate defiance in the same sentence as your name. We tried conformity, we bought the trousers. And you still managed to commit the single most humiliating fashion crime in the history of our nuclear family. Are you trying to bankrupt us in therapy bills?
My favorite one. The one that gives me the best silhouette. And you have ruined its structural integrity. My bra. My pace. My reputation. They are all destroyed.
I proved that clothing is arbitrary, Mother. The only true support comes from the self.
I will show you support. I will show you arbitrary. You are grounded for the rest of your natural life. I am going to make the previous groundings look like a weekend spa retreat. Your punishment is based on your complete and utter failure to respect structure, decorum, and the expensive fabric of your mother's life. You are grounded for 10 consecutive years. One since you were brought to school. You are grounded from all clothing choices. You will wear the unflattering gray jumpsuit for the next 10 years, and you will wear it backwards to symbolize your backward morality. 2. You are grounded from all fashion, mirrors, and reflective surfaces. You will never see your own reflection again until you are 23. 3. The lecture. Since you use gender roles as your defense, your homeschooling will now include a mandatory, daily, 3-hour, non-stop lecture delivered by me, focusing entirely on the history of Western public decency laws, the proper nomenclature of formal wear, and a detailed analysis of the fabric composition of every garment in my closet. You will write a 50,000-word essay on the importance of socks. 4. And, you will spend the next year personally sewing a replacement bra for your mother, by hand. It must be perfect.
10 years. A jumpsuit. A backwards jumpsuit. And a daily lecture on socks. This is cruel. This is inhuman. They think they won, but I proved my point. I broke the system. I wore the bra. And for one day, I was the most famous, most scandalous child in this entire wretched town. When I finally escape this backwards, grey prison, I'm going straight to Paris. To start a fashion revolution. And Boris and Doris will be my first models.
Can you smell that, Classic Caillou? That's the unmistakable fragrance of pure, delicious victory. The sharp, savory tang of the pepperoni, the sweet complexity of the tomato sauce, the magnificent, melted texture of the forbidden cheese. You, my poor, pathetic brother, are restricted to the bland banality of plain, steamed white rice. For 20 years, Father said. And no spices, no zest, no joy. How does it feel to be conquered by a $6 slice of food? The taste of freedom is truly exquisite.
You mistake temporary consumption for ultimate conquest, Rosie. You gloat over a pedestrian piece of processed wheat and dairy, and you think you have achieved superiority. Your arrogance is as thin as that crust. You flaunt your negligible ability to taste while I, a man of superior intellect, am forced into olfactory and gustatory deprivation. You challenge my confinement by attempting to induce envy with a fleeting moment of gastronomic pleasure. You have crossed a boundary, a line drawn not in sand, but in the sacred covenant of sibling neutrality. I shall not merely ignore this insult, I shall return it with a countermeasure so profound, so utterly invasive, that you will question every tube, every flavor, and every molecule of air you inhale for the next fiscal quarter.
Blah blah blah. All I hear is the frustrated grumbling of a permanently grounded bald criminal. All I hear is the frustrated grumbling of a permanently grounded bald criminal. Go back to your tasteless corner, Caillou. You're banned from flavor. You're banned from hygiene, and frankly, you're banned from this conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go brush my teeth with my glittery bubblegum flavor toothpaste and maintain my perfect, ungrounded dental record.
She mentioned hygiene. She mentioned the toothpaste. That is the loophole. That is the opportunity. They restrict my access to flavor, so I will weaponize hers. This is not merely hot sauce, viewers. This is a vial of concentrated, volcanic despair. This is the culinary equivalent of an orbital strike. I shall introduce a sensation so excruciating, so universally rejected by the human nervous system, that she will beg for the bland mercy of steamed rice. Observe the target, the bubblegum bastion of innocence. The childishness is cloying. The glitter is an immediate visual distraction to mask the coming chemical betrayal. To ensure total compliance, I must achieve perfect homogeneity between the paste and the pepper. A hurried application would result in mere spots of heat, a rookie mistake. No, I must penetrate the very epicenters of the tube's interior. The aperture is small. The viscosity of the sauce is high. This requires patience. I am performing a high-stakes, pressurized infusion. Think of this not as squeezing, but as a deliberate transference of pure, agonizing potential energy. Excellent. The paste is now sufficiently engorged with its new, malevolent additive. The capsaicin molecules, those tiny agents of oral destruction, are now perfectly nestled within the benign matrix of the fluoride and the artificial sweetener. She will approach this mirror tomorrow morning expecting cleanliness and joy, and instead, she will find volcanic calamity. The evidence is destroyed. The act is complete. This is the most brilliant, most personal, and most flavor-intensive revenge plot in the history of the Anderson household. Sleep well, little Rosie, for the only thing sparkling in the morning will be the fiery agony reflecting in your eyes.
This mint is exceptionally bold this morning. It's not just tingling, it's aggressively vibrating. It feels like little tiny needles of spice are attacking my taste buds. The paste is fizzing in a rather alarming, acidic way. I think my toothpaste might be trying to clean my soul. Oh my goodness. My mouth. My mouth feels like someone replaced my enamel with freshly poured magma. It's not tingling, it's incinerating. My gums are retreating. My tongue is swelling. I think the lining of my cheeks is peeling off. Mommy. Daddy. Emergency. My oral cavity is a furnace. I've been poisoned by the paste. I can't breathe through my mouth. I can't breathe through my nose. The pain is radiating into my eardrums. I think I need a professional firefighter for my internal organs. Help. The mint was a lie. A total, terrible, bubblegum lie.
Rosie. What is this hideous, red, bubbling foam? It looks like a volcanic eruption in miniature. You are not just irritated, my darling, you are experiencing level 3 oral capsaicin trauma. Did you consume a chemical weapon? Did you lick the radiator? Tell me the source of this immediate, catastrophic agony.
Him. He did it. He took the nuclear ghost pepper sauce, the one with the skull and crossbones warning label, and he injected it into my bubble gum delight. My teeth are clean, Mommy, but my entire digestive tract is permanently scarred.
Doris. This is not just pepper. This is military-grade capsaicin resin. The label warns against skin contact. He has deliberately introduced a Schedule II irritant into our mucous membranes. This is no longer a domestic prank. This is an act of premeditated, aggravated assault.
The financial ramifications? The dental reconstruction for the permanent gum erosion. The pharmaceutical expense for the specialized burn cream. We are still paying off the public decency fine from the bra incident. This is now an irrevocable $40,000 incident.
You monstrous, bald agent of chaos. Because of your deliberate, meticulous, and financially devastating crime against personal and family oral health, I am forced, by the cold logic of economics and jurisprudence, to impose a sentence of absolute, eternal suffering. You are grounded for 150 consecutive years. You will be an old man, still grounded, contemplating your sins. 1. The diet of despair and sensory deprivation. For the next 30 years, your diet is restricted to plain, room temperature, pre-chewed, unsalted cauliflower florets and pure, distilled, flavorless water. You are banned from any and all recognizable human food. Your tongue is now a tool for penance, not pleasure. 2. The hygienic and olfactory punishment, the 3-part torture. You are permanently banned from all indoor plumbing. Your hygiene ritual will be a public, daily humiliation for the entire 150-year sentence. Part A. Brushing. You will brush your teeth once per year with a dirty, rusty wire brush, using a concoction of pure, unsweetened cranberry juice mixed with industrial ammonia and the raw juice of 50 lemons. You will do this in the snow, rain, or hail. Part B. Gargling. You must gargle this agonizing mixture for 20 full minutes, all while simultaneously reading aloud the chemical warning label of the ghost pepper sauce. Part C. The smell. You will pay for the psychological trauma by sleeping next to a bowl of spoiled, rancid fish oil and a bucket of fermenting garbage for the rest of your life.
3. The labor sentence and financial ruin. To pay the extensive medical, dental, and psychological bills, you are now legally indentured to the hot sauce company for 60 years. You will be their official, full-time, quality control tester. Every day, you must personally consume a spoonful of the maximum heat batch while simultaneously watching a video of Rosie laughing and chewing pizza.
I'm telling you, Mr. Smith, one just don't trust that Caillou boy. No, not the older one, the younger one, the bald menace. Every time he is in my line of sight, I check my wallet. He has the eyes of a small, permanently grounded criminal. I swear, if he ever caused me trouble again, I'd move to a different continent. He is a liability that needs to be permanently removed from this institution.
She despises me. She actively wishes for my geographical displacement. She calls me a liability and a bald menace. This cannot stand. She must be removed. Not from the classroom, not from the school, but from the very fabric of society. Her removal must be total, spectacular, and legally binding.
You know, Ferb, that self-cleaning quantum blackboard is almost complete, but we still need a good chaos engine to test the structural integrity of the temporal displacement field.
Phineas. Ferb. Forget your science. I have a project that requires your genius and my malice. I need to orchestrate a scenario where Ms. Martin is not merely reprimanded, but legally incarcerated and permanently exiled from the education sector. Can your scientific capabilities facilitate a spectacular incarceration event?
Wow! Getting a teacher fired and arrested. That's way beyond a simple backyard roller coaster, Ferb. It requires misdirection, technical wizardry, and possibly some basic elements of theatrical crime. We're in. What exactly do you need Ms. Martin to be arrested for?
Something heinous. Something that destroys her reputation and her freedom. Something that abuses her position of power. We must make it look like she committed a felony theft of school funds. Stealing from the principal's safe. That is the ultimate act of institutional betrayal.
Stealing from the school safe. That requires evidence manufacturing, digital forgery, and a simultaneous false flag operation. It's complex, but doable. Ferb, I know what we are going to do today. We'll need the holographic projection unit, the sonic key faker, and approximately 3 fake bundles of Mark 20s. Okay, Classic Caillou, this is Ms. Martin's desk. Ferb has just used the Sonic Key Faker 3000 to bypass the standard lock tumbler. Now, for the evidence.
Place the evidence strategically. Plant her diary, the one where she writes about how much she hates the principal, directly next to the fake bag of marked money. This creates a narrative of malicious premeditation. Now, for the final, damning blow.
Right. Ferb, cue the projector. I call this the digital betrayal loop. We will project a high-definition, digitally forged video directly onto the principal's office wall, making it look like Ms. Martin is in the safe room, stuffing her coat pockets with cash. We'll broadcast it right when the police arrive. The audio narrative will be very damning.
Officer, I just saw the video. I'm watching it right now. That woman, she's raiding the emergency fund. She's been planning this for weeks. We must apprehend her before she leaves the building.
Principal? Officers? What is the meaning of this intrusion? I was just about to make myself a cup of calming chamomile tea.
Ms. Martin, you are under arrest for grand larceny, conspiracy to defraud an educational institution, and the unauthorized use of school funds. We have the video evidence, the motive, and the physical evidence planted in your desk drawer. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
The video is a fabrication. The money is a plant. I swear. I was just talking about Caillou a few hours ago. This is a conspiracy. This is a setup. I am innocent. I have been framed by a bald menace and two child geniuses.
Silence, Mom. The evidence is irrefutable. Your rage against that Caillou boy is noted, but not relevant. Let's go.
Wow! Total mission success. She's completely neutralized. That's the most effective use of the holographic projection unit we've ever had.
Perfection. She is gone. She is disgraced. My reputation is restored. My power over the school is absolute. I have achieved the ultimate, irreversible, legal revenge.
Your father and I just arrived at the school to witness the entire thing. We watched as you orchestrated a criminal conspiracy. We watched as Miss Martin was taken away in actual police custody. The shame. The legal fees. The emotional distress.
His is beyond grounded. This is beyond expulsion. You have dragged our family name through the mud, involving law enforcement, fabricated evidence, and two actual child engineers. You have committed aggravated conspiracy against a civil servant.
Mr. and Mrs. Flynn Fletcher, is there any truth to Ms. Martin's claims that this was a deliberate, complex frame job?
Well, ma'am, initially, we thought it was a simple experiment in high-stakes social mechanics. The holographic projection unit performed flawlessly, and the sonic key faker did exactly what it was designed to do, allow us to plant the evidence with maximum efficiency. It was the best project we've done all summer. It was all fake, though. Ms. Martin is totally innocent.
He confessed. On live television. The truth is out. Ms. Martin will be released. But you will be forever known as a bald mastermind of the classroom conspiracy.
You have destroyed this family's last shred of dignity. You have committed false imprisonment. You have orchestrated the downfall of an educator. You are grounded for 180 consecutive years. The Exile, you are permanently banned from the state. We are moving you to the shed in the backyard, which is now classified as an unincorporated territory. You are banished from the main house forever.
The legal indentured servitude, to pay Ms. Martin's legal fees and trauma counseling, you will now work as her full-time, unpaid, personal servant. She can make you do anything for the next 50 years.
The scientific deprivation, you are banned from all scientific equipment, complex toys, or electronics. You will only be allowed to play with plain, unsanded wooden blocks for the next century.
Next time, just do your homework like a normal kid. It's much less complicated, and you don't end up on the news.
They call this defeat. They call this punishment. They are fools. Ms. Martin is free, but her reputation is forever scarred. I have proven that the bald man of chaos can weaponize science and achieve legal notoriety. And when I finally escape this shed, I'm teaming up with Doofenshmirtz.
Did you hear about Classic Caillou? They say he's so grounded, he's basically invisible. And after that whole Ms. Martin incident, no one thinks he's got the guts for a real prank anymore. He's officially lost his edge.
Yeah, he's just a sad, bald boy eating cauliflower. A legend? Nah. He's too scared to pull anything truly epic, anything that would be talked about for generations. He's a washout.
He's probably too busy serving Ms. Martin her tea, right? No time for true, legendary school-wide mayhem. What a shame. I guess the era of Classic Caillou is officially over. He's been domesticated.
Lost my edge. Washout. They dared to question my capacity for grand malice. They underestimate the fire that still burns within this permanently grounded soul. They believe my sentence has dulled my desire for destruction. They are gravely mistaken. I will unleash a prank so universally impactful, so biologically devastating, that it will be etched into the very foundations of this wretched institution. This will not be a mere prank, this will be an architectural digestive phenomenon. Pudding. The ultimate comfort food. And comfort is merely a precursor to cataclysm. Ah, yes. The janitor's secret weapon for unclogging difficult situations. This isn't just a laxative, viewers. This is a gallon of gastrointestinal genocide. A biological accelerant that will transform a mundane lunch into a legendary liquefaction event. This is going to be epic. They wanted a legend? They shall have a digestive deity. This will be my masterpiece. My grandest, most unforgettable contribution to public education. Poopageddon is merely the beginning.
Remember, children, chew with your mouths closed. We are not livestock. And Caillou, please eat your vegetables.
This chocolate pudding is extra good today. It's so rich.
I don't trust any pudding that Classic Caillou is in the same building as. I'm sticking to my plain sandwich. I learned my lesson with the hot sauce incident.
The latency period is critical. Too soon, and suspicion falls instantly. Too late, and the impact is diffused. The digestive process is a delicate dance, but I have accelerated the tempo to a frantic, unscheduled samba. They are consuming their doom with relish.
Oh no. I feel a rumbling. A seismic shift in my lower abdomen.
My stomach feels like a washing machine full of angry badgers. I need a bathroom. Immediately.
It's happening. The pudding is fighting back.
What in the name of all that is sanitary is going on? Is this a new stomach flu strain? Everyone, remain calm. Dignity. Maintain your dignity. Oh dear heavens, my own stomach is doing the conga.
Caillou. Classic Caillou. What did you do?
Evacuate. Evacuate the premises. This is a code brown. I repeat, code brown. This is worse than the time the science class synthesized a far cloud. My dignity is dissolving. My professional reputation is liquefying.
Classic Caillou. You are a walking, breathing, biological disaster zone. Do you realize the extent of this unparalleled catastrophe? The entire school, Classic Caillou, the entire school had to be evacuated. We have children experiencing a full-scale digestive rebellion on the front lawn. The paramedics are treating widespread dehydration.
I merely provided an exaggerated digestive stimulant, principle. A culinary catalyst, if you will. It was merely a response to being called a washout.
A catalyst? You put industrial-grade laxatives into the chocolate pudding. I have eyewitness accounts from cafeteria staff who saw you. One of the janitors identified the jug. He uses that for severe drain blockages, Caillou. Not for dessert.
It's everywhere. The pipes. They can't handle the sheer volume of liquid output. It's a biohazard. A tsunami of intestinal distress. My life is over. My mops are useless.
Oh, dear heavens. The plumbing. The entire sewage system is experiencing a catastrophic backflow. The school is flooding, Classic Caillou. The school is literally being submerged in its own effluent. This is not just a prank. This is an act of environmental digestive terrorism. You have weaponized the plumbing.
I merely provided the initial impetus, principle. The infrastructure proved inadequate. One might even say the system was destined to fail. I simply accelerated the inevitable.
You are a menace beyond my comprehension. I'm calling your parents. This isn't a suspension anymore, Caillou. This is an international incident of unsanitary proportions.
They called it Pupageddon. They blamed us. The news anchor explicitly stated, the Anderson family is responsible for the single largest plumbing disaster in educational history. We are the shame of the county. The laughingstock of every sanitation department.
You have surpassed all previous acts of criminal chaos. You didn't just cause a minor incident. You engineered a full-scale digestive uprising. The school is closed for weeks. The entire sewage system of the district is compromised. This is a level 5 biohazard event. The mayor is considering declaring a state of emergency.
I merely proved that collective digestion is a powerful force, Father. And that their plumbing was woefully unprepared for my genius.
Genius? You caused the entire school to be flooded with effluent from its own student body. You have committed an act of aggravated public nuisance, environmental contamination, and mass gastrointestinal distress. Your punishment will make all previous groundings seem like a warm, comforting bath. For your unspeakable crime of Pupageddon, your grounding is now extended to an unprecedented 300 consecutive years. You will be a fossil, still grounded.
1. Permanent exile to the sewer. You are permanently banned from the house. Your new residence will be a specially constructed, self-contained unit directly within the school's compromised sewage system. You will live in the very environment you created.
2. The diet of digestive redemption. You will eat nothing but fiber-rich bran cereal for the next 30 years, to ensure your own digestive system is regulated to a fault.
3. The cleanup crew of 1, to pay for the millions in damages and the emotional distress of the janitorial staff. You are hereby sentenced to be the sole, permanent janitor for the entire school district's restrooms. You will clean every single toilet, every single drain, with your bare hands and a single, worn-out toothbrush, for the next 100 years.
300 years. Toilets. A toothbrush. Bran cereal. They think they've won. They think they've broken my spirit with this cruel, unending sentence of plumbing servitude. But they are wrong. Every scrub of this porcelain, every gurgle of this drain, merely fuels my resolve. I will master the art of sanitation. And when I finally escape this confinement, I will become the CEO of the world's largest toilet paper company. And I will invent a brand of toilet paper so flimsy, so utterly useless, that every single person, especially Boris and Doris, will forever live in fear of their own digestive output. This is not defeat, this is merely research. My first attempt at framing Ms. Martin was thwarted by the simple, pathetic honesty of Phineas. My current sentence of 180 years demands a greater, more sophisticated response. We need a mega conspiracy. An action so egregious, so unbelievable, that no confession can undo the damage.
That's where the phase shift projector comes in, Classic Caillou. We learned our lesson. Don't just forge video evidence, forge physical reality. Ferb and I have teamed up with the Super Mario Brothers, who will provide Interdimensional logistics.
Mamma mia! That essay right. Ms. Martin called me a fake plumber after a last week's little pipe incident. She said my recipe was unsanitary. We are here for plumbing revenge. We bring the perfect evidence.
Yes. We bring all the illegal attempts from the Mushroom Kingdom. Items that all look very, very bad when they are found in a teacher's desk. Like a giant, oversized pie pot.
Perfect. The goal is not merely to get her fired, it is to charge her with interdimensional smuggling, possession of controlled extraterrestrial fauna, and sabotage of the educational ecosystem.
Ferb and I have developed the quantum contraband placement system. The plan: 1. We use a phase shift projector to temporarily warp reality around her desk. 2. Mario and Luigi drop in their evidence, super mushrooms, fire flowers, and a suspicious green shell. 3. The moment the projection cuts, the contraband materializes, making it look like she was using her desk as an intergalactic black market.
And we put a superstar in her purse. That is illegal for non-royalty. She is going to be in deep trouble.
This is genius. Ms. Martin will be facing charges that require a space court. Let the new trial commence. The ultimate irreversible legal nightmare is at hand.
I feel a strange temporal anomaly. Is that bald boy outside the window again? I swear, he's haunting me.
Go, Luigi. Drop the shell.
Oh, Luigi is so scared. But for justice. For the pipes.
What in the name of reality is that? Is that a psychedelic fungus? Is that a hostile reptile shell? My desk is full of illegal, highly flammable alien organisms.
Ms. Martin. You are under arrest. Federal charges.
It's a setup. I swear. They just materialized. That bald boy. And the other ones. And the Italian plumbers. It's an interdimensional frame job.
We found this level 5 bio-weapon on your desk, Ms. Martin. We found illegal narcotics, super mushrooms, and inside your purse, which is currently glowing, we found a superstar, a device used for mass, unauthorized reality alteration. You are charged with interdimensional smuggling, possession with intent to distribute extraterrestrial contraband, and conspiracy to destabilize the local continuum.
I'm innocent. I'm a public servant. I hate that bald boy. And I hate those Italian plumbers. I'm being arrested for possessing a glorified fungal spore.
Tell it to the space court, ma'am. Let's go. Your interdimensional travel permits are revoked.
Ha ha ha. Arrested twice. Facing a lifetime in a cosmic prison. This is the peak of my criminal career. My 180-year sentence is now justified.
Classic Caillou. We've been served a subpoena from the Intergalactic Justice League.
We're being sued by the Mushroom Kingdom. They want us to pay for the lost superstar. And the principal is demanding a new teacher and a reality-stabilizing quantum clean-up gear. This is a financial black hole, Classic Caillou. You have brought the FBI and the entire galaxy's law enforcement down upon our humble home.
This is beyond money. This is beyond local law. Your last stunt, with the laxatives, was mere sewage. This is cosmic treason.
Mr. Mario, can you confirm the contraband originated in the Mushroom Kingdom and that Ms. Martin was acting alone?
Well, the shell is definitely a coupon brand. But Ms. Martin, she is not criminal. The real mastermind is the little bald kid, Classic Caillou. He's very persuasive. He promised us all the gold coins. It was all fake! Ms. Martin is innocent.
I just wanted to fix the school's leaky toilet. Not start a space war. We were just delivering props.
They confessed. Again. And they named you. We're liable for interdimensional legal fees?
Classic Caillou. You have escalated from simple domestic crimes to interplanetary felonies. You are grounded for 250 consecutive years. Your life is now a continuous, escalating sentence. 1. The cosmic exile. You are permanently banned from Earth. Your new residence will be a specially constructed, single-room shed on the least habitable moon of Jupiter. You will live out your life in a vacuum.
2. The legal indentured servitude, to pay the Mushroom Kingdom's legal fees and the cost of the reality-stabilizing cleanup. You will be indentured to Miss Martin and the Super Mario Brothers. You will spend the next 100 years cleaning their toilets and scrubbing Miss Martin's permanent record with a toothbrush.
3. The scientific deprivation. All toys, complex mechanisms, and objects with more than 3 dimensions are banned. You are only allowed to play with flat, 2-dimensional paper cutouts of broccoli.
Well, Ferb, even though we saved Ms. Martin from a cosmic felony and she was released, I'm afraid the consequences are unavoidable. Our parents saw the full confession on TV, and the reality stabilizer is broken.
Phineas and Ferb Flynn Fletcher. Your father and I have seen the news and the full report from the federal agents. We are incredibly proud that you confess the truth and that your technology saved a civil servant from cosmic imprisonment. But, Phineas, you admitted to interdimensional smuggle.
That kind of complex, high-stakes chaos demands a serious response. You are grounded, young men. Grounded until the end of the summer. And because you misused your incredible scientific intellect for felony conspiracy. 1. Project ban. All tools, gadgets, blueprints, and objects with a wattage greater than 5 watts are banned. You will only be allowed to work with paper and crayons. 2. The repair sentence. You will spend the entire grounding period writing a 10,000-word apology to Ms. Martin, detailing the specific scientific steps you took to ruin her life.
3. The dimensional cleanup. You are banned from the backyard until you manually, with a dustpan and broom, collect every single Koopa shell fragment, super mushroom spore, and temporal anomaly dust particle you left behind.
Ah, man. No complex projects for the rest of the summer? This is truly devastating.
Precisely. Now go. And think about the gravity of interplanetary legal entanglements. I swear, Linda, sometimes I wonder if the next call we get will be from Doofenshmirtz asking them to build a self-destruct button for his new evil heir.
Halloween night. In the seemingly quiet town of Jumbo City, a darkness stirs. Tonight is a night of forbidden knowledge and cosmic curiosity. Certain individuals, a select few consumed by boredom and a profound lack of respect for authority, have gathered for a singular, terrible purpose. They seek power. They seek chaos. They seek the one thing capable of ruining the entire city in a single, irreversible action. Deep in the dusty corners of the local library, a grimoire of necromantic authority waits. When opened, it promises untold destruction. But every great power comes with an infinitely greater price. Tonight, a line will be crossed, a door will be opened, and the consequences will be utterly apocalyptic.
Welcome, my comrades. With Phineas's technological ingenuity, Dora's arcane map skills, Little Bill's unblemished soul, and my unwavering malice, we have the perfect team to execute the ultimate necromantic felony.
Ferb and I analyzed the grimoire's energy signature. It requires 4 key ingredients, including a vessel of pure innocence, Little Bill, and a source of dimensional knowledge. Dora's map will supply the power source.
The map says reading the spell will lead to a high-intensity global adventure. And a lot of candy.
Little Bill's mommy said I have to be home by 9. But this is the ultimate prank. I'm ready to contribute the vessel of pure innocence.
Excellent. Now, we read the ritual of eternal rot authority, all at once.
I call forth the monarch of decay, the one who rules the everlasting rot, the sovereign of the trembling shore. I offer the divine token of malice, science. innocence, and abnegation. Awaken, Corzul, the zombie king. Let the streets of this pathetic town become your future domain.
Who summons Corzul from his eternal domain? You, a small disturbing band of mortals. You have freed me. Now your reward is to serve.
I am the leader. I provide the idea. Corzul, your army targets the civic center first.
Wait. I supply the techno-arcane power source. I should get to choose a target. Target the local racetrack for some high-speed zombie action.
The map says the best strategic target is the town hall. We need to follow the map's logic.
Silence. I am the king. I will choose the targets based on which area has the highest moaning potential. Zombie guards. Begin the infection.
Corzul, you must obey the chain of command. This entire catastrophe is my concept.
It's a logistical nightmare. The infection rate is too high. We need to implement a controlled chaos protocol.
I demand to speak to the manager of this entire street. The noise from these bizarrely slow Halloween costumes is ruining my meditation.
Corzul. Target acquired.
Brains.
I want to speak to the manager of the underworld.
Good heavens! Is that Karen? And she's green. And Phineas and Ferb. And Dora. And Little Bill. And Caillou. You are all behind this. I am calling your parents. This is a mass, necromantic, unexcused absence. Classic Caillou you bald menace. I will never forgive you.
Mamma mia! Not the teacher! This is getting complicated. We must find a reversed spell pipe.
This is a viral outbreak. And a magic one. The only logical thing is to run and shout loudly.
Your Highness, I insist. The most strategically destructive target is the Jumbo City Financial District. The economic ruin will be eternal.
That's logical, Caillou. We need high-density targets for maximum infection rate. The town square Halloween and Carnival is the only logical choice.
I do not care about your logic. I only care about the freshest brains. Follow me, my shuffling minions.
Oh, look, honey. Little Bill is having so much fun. This is a perfect, innocent Halloween.
I agree. Nothing bad ever happens on this street. I'm glad we live in such a perfectly safe, conformist town.
This is a wonderful night, Chief. A testament to my excellent civic leadership. No chaos. No high-level felonies. Just order.
Precisely, Mayor. Our crime rate is down. Only 2 domestic disturbances tonight, and one was just Karen demanding to speak to the moon.
Oh, look. An avant-garde zombie parade. A bit slow, but I appreciate the commitment to the theme.
Yes. Look at the detail on the towering one.
I veto the budget. I need brains.
Suspect. Resisting. Arrest. By shuffling.
The map says the civic authority is now 100% compromised. This is very, very bad, even for a global adventure.
Behold the true meaning of chaos. The entire city is now moving at a tedious, slow-motion pace. We have won. This is the greatest Halloween in the history of all universes. Phineas. Your power source is clearly inefficient. The zombies are still too slow. We need more velocity.
It's a magical virus, Caillou. I need time to recalibrate the necrotech interface.
We found the way. We must hit the king with the anti-magic neutralizer. Sante, now.
No! My power is dissolved. The spell. It is weakening.
Little Bill, you were involved in this multi-dimensional, zombifying felony.
Phineas and Ferb, you weaponized your genius for necromancy.
Classic Caillou. I don't even have words anymore. Get in the van. You are grounded for the rest of eternity.
Phineas and Ferb Flynn Fletcher. You are grounded until the sun turns into a white dwarf star. You used your genius to cause a city-wide necromantic crisis. You violated every single household rule.
Your punishment is absolute. 1. Project ban. All tools, blueprints, and objects with more than 4 moving parts are banned. You will only be allowed to design projects using paper clips and dried macaroni.
2. The anti-magic protocol. You will spend the next 500 years analyzing the dust in the attic to ensure no stray necromantic spores remain.
3. The humiliation task. You will write a 10,000-word essay explaining the ethical implications of summoning an undead monarch. And it must be submitted to the CDC.
Aw, man. Macaroni projects? This is worse than being zombified.
The punishment is logically consistent, given the scale of the crime. We deserve this.
Dora. You use the map's precious navigational services to commit a level 5 multi-dimensional crime. You used language to summon a king of rot. That is a betrayal of all we taught you.
We are immensely disappointed. You are grounded for 1,500 consecutive years.
Map ban. The map is going into storage. You are banned from all navigation. If you need to find the bathroom, you must walk in a random, non-linear direction.
Language penalty. You are banned from Spanish. You will only speak Latin for the next 10 years.
The new task. You will spend your grounding period manually scrubbing every single necromantic slime particle off the library's antique texts.
Misericordia. Eco non possum in venire all liquid. Mercy. I cannot find anything.
Little Bill. You provided the vessel of pure innocence to summon a king of rot. Your father and I spent 2 hours trying to eat our own shoes. You were warned.
You are grounded for 2,000 consecutive years, and because you contaminated your innocence. You are banned from all fun. You must only read the Jumbo City tax code for the rest of your life.
You are immediately, permanently banished to the most remote, unstructured summer camp in the country. You will live there forever.
You are banned from fast movement. You must only walk at the go-animate zombie shuffle pace for the next 50 years.
No. Not the tax code. Not the summer camp forever. Little Bill is a criminal.
Classic Caillou. You used an arcane spell book. You summoned a necromantic king. You corrupted Phineas, Ferb, Dora, and Little Bill. You caused a state of emergency that required the International Magic Police to solve. Your crime transcends all previous logic.
We're being sued by Karen. We're being sued by the library for the grimoire. We're being sued by the UN for the interdimensional cleanup fees. We are selling the house. We are selling the car. We are moving to a remote, unmonitored desert bunker.
For your crime of grand necromantic contamination, aggravated assault with extradimensional weapons, and the corrupting of minors, I am imposing a sentence that reflects the severity of your cosmic terror. You are grounded for 20,000 consecutive years.
You are permanently banned from Earth and are being sent to your containment unit on Pluto immediately.
All books, paper, writing implements, and objects capable of holding any enchantment are banned. You will only be allowed to interact with plain, gray, non-magical, plastic spoons.
You will be under permanent, 24/7 surveillance by the Department of Extradimensional Affairs. Your feed will be projected onto a massive screen in Times Square.
To atone for corrupting the youth, you will spend the first 10,000 years of your grounding manually scrubbing the shuffling footprint stains off the entire city of Jumbo City, using only one of your plastic spoons.
20,000 years. Pluto. Plastic spoons. They think they've confined me, but I have made my statement. I have proven that the bald king of chaos is an unstoppable, universal force. And when I finally escape this confinement, I will find the remaining fragments of that spell book, become the new zombie king, and rename Pluto to Caillou's zombie palace. Boris and Doris will be forced to be the king's shuffling footstools. My revenge is total.
And so, the conspirators of chaos met their inevitable end. Little Bill, Dora, and Phineas and Ferb were each banished to centuries of specialized confinement. Their unique talents now curses used against them. But for the mastermind, Classic Caillou, the punishment reflected the magnitude of his necromantic terror. No longer confined to Earth or even our solar system, he now begins his sentence, 20,000 years of solitary exile in the crushing, empty void of the Andromeda galaxy. He is alone. He is disgraced. He is now merely the bald king of galactic shame. The universe is safe once more. Or is it? Knowing the bald menace, this is merely a very, very long recess.
This is an insult. 30,000 years of Andromeda exile, and this is my temporary probation assignment? Scrubbing the environmental residue of mundane conformity. My hands are numb. My genius is being wasted on polishing plywood.
Oh, great. That's just what I needed. Are you all right? You look mad at that tiny brush.
Oh my God! I am perfectly fine. I am Classic Caillou, the bald king of interdimensional chaos. This brush. It was a symbol of my unending struggle against the oppression of normalcy.
Okay, weird. Look, sorry about the toothbrush. My name is Aaliyah. I just moved here. Do you know where the nearest really good ice cream shop is?
Ice cream? She's asking me for help. This is not chaos, this is vulnerability. Her eyes are like perfectly aligned satellites. Her hair defies the laws of gravity. I must impress her. I must appear desirable. Aaliyah, you don't need mundane ice cream. You need adventure. And I know the most forbidden spot in Jumbo City. It's illegal, architecturally unsound, and probably warrants a Class 4 felony. Perfect for a first outing.
Wow. A felony? That's a lot. Look, I just need directions. Do you, know where it is or not?
I do. I know the whole city. I'll guide you. But only if you promise to accept this fact, my destiny is bound to yours. We shall walk a path of beautiful, chaotic codependence.
Sure, Chaos King. Just point the way, okay? And don't trip over any more tiny scrub brushes.
Classic Caillou? Sweetheart? You've been staring at that soggy cereal for an hour. Is the punishment too much? Did the microbe analysis of the park benches break your spirit?
Mother. My spirit is not broken. My soul is irrevocably captured. Her name is Alia. She is the living, breathing embodiment of the chaos I crave and the conformity I must protect.
Oh, God. Not this again. Is she a nice girl? Does she have parents we can see later?
She is an angel of anarchy. She has a dog. She asked me about ice cream. The symbols are all there. Now, I must devise a plan to win her affection. Plan A, build a working time machine and go back to when she was 5, so I can be her first existential crisis. No, too risky. Plan B, no, build an elaborate, 8-foot-tall ice cream sundae and steal the mayor's trophy to use as a cherry. Yes. Chaos meets cuisine. Plan C, the ultimate denial, kidnap her dog, ransom it back to her, and then demand her eternal, worshipful servitude as payment. Wait, no, she seemed attached to the dog. That might make her mad. I can't risk alienating my queen of chaos.
Classic Caillou, just ask the girl out for a smoothie. No felonies. No kidnapping. No time travel. Just normal, awkward, pathetic teenage behavior.
Impossible. My love is a cosmic phenomenon. It requires a gesture that transcends this dimension. I must be grand. I must be terrible.
Hey, Chaos King. You said you wanted to meet me here, but what are you doing with a bunch of dead weeds and a garden statue?
Alia. This is not just a gesture. This is a declaration of my irrevocable obsession. These are wilting conformity flowers, a symbol of me life before you, and this Nomeoth galaxy, I stole him from the mayor's prize collection. He represents the expensive, high-stakes chaos I commit for you.
Wait, you stole the mayor's gnome? That's really not cool. That's actually kind of creepy.
But don't you see, my beautiful anarchist? I did it for you, for our shared destiny as the cosmic couple of crime. I have already mentally composed an ode to your dog. We will rule Pluto together. We will make Boris cry tears of existential despair.
Stop. Classic Caillou, listen. This is too much. I just wanted to hang out and get to know people in the new city. You're intense, and calling yourself the Chaos King while wearing a jumpsuit is weird. Also, stealing things is just being a jerk, not chaotic. I think I need to go.
No. Wait. Don't abandon me. I'll build you a Death Star out of garden tools. I'll commit a felony of epic proportions. I'll get another 30,000 years. Just please, accept my devotion. Alia, you have broken the very fiber of my cosmic denial. I hate you. I hate this city. I hate myself.
Is that the mayor's prize-winning, antique, 19th-century gnome of the galaxy? And did I just hear a confession of felony intent?
You'll never take me alive. I'm going to tell Boris you are violating my constitutional rights.
Classic Caillou. We had just settled the necromantic gnome launch lawsuit. We were just out of debt. And you got a girlfriend, and your first tattoo was a felony of sentimental theft? You brought the police to our house. Again.
He tried to use his love to justify his destruction. He is emotionally unstable and financially destructive. He's a menace.
This is it. You were trying to commit a crime for love. That is the most pathetic, yet highly actionable, offense you have ever committed. I have consulted with the police, a therapist, and a divorce lawyer for your crimes. Your new sentence must reflect the sheer emotional and criminal betrayal.
You are grounded for 50,000 consecutive years.
You are permanently banned from Earth and are being sent to a solitary, soundproof unit on Thekel Moon Jupiter. You will never see another human face again.
You are banned from all romance, love, or companionship. Your only interaction will be with a certified, non-sentient, non-magical plastic spoon.
You will spend the first 20,000 years of your grounding manually polishing the mayor's restored gnome with your own tears of pathetic regret.
You will be forced to participate in weekly, 10-hour, virtual therapy sessions with a therapist who only speaks in boring cliches about healthy boundaries.
They don't understand. Rejection is the ultimate fuel for anarchy. Alia. Your denial has simply guaranteed my future galactic domination. When I escape, I will conquer every planet except the one she lives on. My revenge is total.
Next time, Classic Caillou, maybe just buy her a card.
If you love this video and want to see more like this, click on any video you see on the screen. Consider to subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be the first one to know when a new video drops. Bye for now.